Scott McTominay scored 2 so Eric can fight another day. Maguire with assist and Scotty with a goal. They both should be good. What more can I say? But I'm glad. Hip hop parade. Got 3 points today. Quarter now. No, not today. Every the dog as he stay. Scott McTominay scored 2 so Eric can fight another day. Maguire with assist and Scotty with a goal. They both should be good. What more can I say? But I'm glad. Hip hop parade. Got 3 points today. Quarter now. No, not today. Every the dog as he stay. Bittersweet, I'm happy, but it's R.I.P. Kathy. She died on the 5th of the month. Condolences to the rest of the family. Hold tight 30, you know that the man is 30. It don't matter if you die at the age of 84 or the age of 30. I know man's hurting. R.I.P. man. Yo, this is the OT99 Banter Room where opinions are shared and smoke gets served. Look, Manchester United back again with another W. I can't believe it. Yes, it's shameless, but you know what? We needed that blood. Fam, Scott McTominay comes on 87th minute, gets a goal in the 93rd, gets a goal in the 97th minute. This is crazy because this is Scott McTominay who's been isolated, who's been left by the wayside. Maguire left by the wayside. It was Maguire that got in the air, knocked it down to Scott McTominay, who eventually got that winner. Not Scott McTominay came up clutch. McSauce, McTerminator. These are the guys that were getting out of the club. These are the guys that are saving the club. They are saving the club. They just saved us today. Not saving the club, but they saved us today. They saved us today, and I'm so happy that we just got the W, because I'm tired of saying the same things over and over again about this team. We have a decent spell of play. We hold possession. We have multiple attempts on goal. Hardly half of them or few of them are on target. Hardly troubling the goalkeeper. Don't have that killer instinct. You get me? Don't have that final finishing. We don't have it. Do you understand? You're thinking, where's the goal gonna come from? But this is a team where you see Rashford, you see guys like Bruno Fernandes, you see Mandem there, but just not the finishes, bro. Just not the finishes. And I just sit there and think, like, if it was like the opposition, like if Brentford had a Martial, Man United lose 2. Look, scrap that. If Ivan Toney was fit for Brentford today, we lose probably 3-0. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We lose like 3-0. If Brentford had half of the caliber that we have, like if they had let's say they had a Martial, or they had their equivalent of Mason Mount or whoever it is, Man United lose today. Do you understand? They obviously got decent guys, like I say, but like they ain't got that quality that Man United possess in their team. You know, if they have it, they utilize them players and we're down. You understand? But Manchester United got all the players in the world. You got the Ericssons, you got all of these man, then we just don't function. We just don't function, bro. And you know, we won today, yes, and I'm happy. You get me? You saw it from my reaction. I'm happy, but this way of playing isn't sustainable. Nowhere near sustainable. Nowhere near sustainable. Hardly will you go into another game and get a result like that. Look, everyone loves a last minute goal. Like those last minute goals are like priceless. You understand? Like there's no better feeling than scoring a last minute goal like that. But to do that week in, week out, or even every other week or whatever it is, it's just not sustainable. Like Manchester United, like let's not forget, like we conceded that goal early, like in the first half, like halfway through the first half. There's ample time, and this is what happened in our last game. Who was it against? Our last game, it was the same thing like this, bro, where they scored early. I'm just getting up the team to make sure I've got it right, because you get me, like who was it that we went down? Crystal Palace, that was it. We went down 1-0. When did they score that goal? Because, yeah, so they scored in the 25th minute, similar to Brentford. Brentford scored around 25th, 26th minute. We had ample time to get back in the game, but we just can't get back into the game. We don't know how to break down the low blocks. Similar stuff going on. And it takes one miraculous thing that is just not sustainable. Like, Scott McTominay ain't going to do that next week. You ain't going to have players doing that. We don't have a sustainable way of playing what we can just depend on. Like, you can rely on, okay, you know what? We have a system, we have a setup, and we know that the way that we scored that goal, we can replicate that, we can do that again. We're coming up clutch. You have guys, you know, Man United's been tagged with the Moments FC tag, and it's all right. But not every game's a moment, bro. Not every time is a moment. No, get me? Not every day is Christmas. Not every day are we going to have situations like this. This is like happens a couple of times in a season, if that. You understand? You ain't going to be able to replicate that back to back. And that's the thing that Manchester United is facing. We're in a place where, you know, we're struggling. Like that goal that we conceded. Oh, no. Look, Casemiro did poor to give away that ball. Where's Casemiro been, bro? Where is the Casemiro of last season? Where's the 5-time Champions League Casemiro that, you know, I'm used to seeing? That I've been congratulating Casemiro last season all day, every day. Now this season, he's so few and far between him putting in a good performance. He gives that ball away. That led to the calamity of errors, you understand? And then, you know, Brentford get their shot off. And Onana again, like his confidence is gone. Like I keep saying, it's finished. Get me? He gets a hand to it. He gets down. He does the hard stuff. He gets a hand to it. It's not strong enough. It rolls underneath. And it just really does feel literally that every shot that goes against Onana, like every shot is just going to go in. You're nervous. You're worried. He's nervous and he's worried. You understand? And I know Erik ten Hag's trying to play him through this difficult time, but same with Rashford and a few other guys, but it's at the detriment of the team. And at what point is Erik ten Hag going to put the team first? You understand? Instead of this whole thing of, you know, I've just given Rashford a new contract. I can't make it seem like, you know, I'm incompetent, or I've just signed Onana. I can't make it seem like I'm incompetent by benching these two guys. Look, do what you got to do for the team. At the end of the day, you keep losing points, you ain't gonna have a leg to stand on, and you're the guy, Erik ten Hag, that's gonna get the sack. So you could have brought in all of these guys, and yeah, I know you're trying to show faith in them, but bro, we need to call where do we draw the line? Where do we draw the line? You understand? Where do we draw the line in terms of, you know what, we just need to press forward because we're dropping too far. Look, we're 10th. You got half the league that's still got to play tomorrow. We're 10th in the league right about now with that W. You understand? Where would we have been, bro? Like 13th before that game. Where would we have been? You understand? If we didn't get that clutch win today. Like, it's crazy, bro. And like I say, I'm happy. I really just want to focus on the W, really and truly. But it's hard not to talk about the way we're playing. It's really difficult to just, you know what I mean? It's terrible, bro. Like, yes, we saw Amrabat in the middle with Casemiro. Like, that was a step forward. Lindelof was left back. Delo had a decent game. I thought we played all right as well, right back. But like I said, we didn't even really get threatened. They just had that one opportunity, and that was that, really. That was that. And, you know, it just mimicked the Palace game. It mimicked the Palace game. So much possession, 70-odd% possession, shots on goal, but nothing really troubling the keeper. We got to see Anthony come back. Hopefully we're easing him back in because he's needed for that balance, that width. Delo did a good job providing that width, but Anthony provides that natural width. Delo's obviously not a winger, and I think that relationship with Anthony and Delo, you know, with the overlapping, underlapping as well, and all of that stuff will help. So I'm glad to see Anthony getting back in the fold. Do you understand? But look, we need more, bro. We need more, man. We need more. We're at home, bro. We're at home. We need to be winning these games and winning it in a way that we can feel comfortable. Like, Man United fan, 99% of them is thinking, wow, we got away with that one. That smash and grab, that was robbery. We got away with that one. You understand? Brentford, if I was a Brentford fan, I would be fuming, blood. Fuming, bruv. Stolen, bruv. We stole that game. Literally stole 3 points. They didn't deserve to lose that. They did not deserve to lose that. You understand? And it's just crazy, man. Scott McTominay must be like, you know what? Sign me up, bruv. Like, extend my contract, bruv. He must be thinking I'm a don. I rate Scott McTominay because he kept it professional, you understand? He comes on, does his best, you know, keeps it 100. You know what? He came on, he showed what we saw Scotland McTominay today. You understand? We saw that. He's getting forward. He's the one that's getting in, you know, those goal scoring positions. He's the one that's putting the ball in the back of the net. Look, Rasmus Højlund, I don't even want to knock that guy because he is a quality player. Rasmus Højlund, yeah, his hold-up play, being able to play with his back to goal, this strength, yeah, that he's able to do to hold off a man and bring guys into the game. It's amazing. You understand? He's layoffs, it's just amazing. His speed, physicality is amazing, bro. His movement in the box, again, is amazing, bro. But he can't do it by himself. when he's holding up that ball, he needs people around him. You understand? When he's holding up that ball, he needs you to get close to him so he can lay it off to you, and then he can spin off and get back into the box while you there are helping, feeding that ball. Like, look, Rasmus Højlund, he's a quality player, and he had a really good game today, just like he has been for the last few games. But he can't do this by himself. He really can't do this by himself. You understand? He needs support, man. He needs support. We need more from Rashford. You understand? And I like, to be honest, like Rashford, he didn't pull up trees today, but I felt that it was trying to do more of the provision thing than try to score. Like it was really trying to, work find his man. He wasn't trying to be too greedy, and I think he just needs to keeping things simple, going back to basics. You understand? Just keep it simple, bruv, and you'll have a bigger impact on the game, bruv. But right now, you ain't doing enough. I feel like we need to do more. You just signed a new contract. Rashford, you're a big man, senior at this team, bruv. We need more from you. Garnacho's coming off the bench. You've seen what he's about. Help set up one of those goals. Like, Garnacho, yeah, on smoke, bro. On absolute smoke. Like, I see him hungry for the ball, calling for the ball. I think there was one time, was it Amrabat or someone, like he came on, someone didn't pass in the ball. He was like fuming. He was open. He had space, all the space in the world. It was like fuming. But when he got on that ball, you saw run to the byline, whip the ball in. Like when you do stuff like that, it creates situations. We need to be putting that ball in the box. Like we need the traditional style wingers. We can see it. Well, this team's dying for it, bro. Get that ball to the byline, cut that ball back or cross it in, whatever it is. Something will happen. You do that 3, 4, 5 times in a game, something will happen. And that Garnacho, bruv, he was pivotal, bruv, in sparking a bit of life, a bit of electricity into the squad, because we needed that, bruv. And this squad is suffering from a mental thing. It really is a mental thing, bro. It really is a mental thing. And I feel like we need these guys, bruv. Just, bro. You know that Will Smith gadget thing in Men in Black and that, where he just clicks that switch, bruv, and then it erases all your memory. I feel like Man United need all of that bad, negative, like Onana definitely needs that switch, because he needs to go back to the Onana that was in the Champions League final, bro, playing against Manchester City. He needs to go back to the Onana. Even just, I know he was getting, when he in preseason, I know he was getting chipped and lobbed and all of that stuff. Jude Bellingham had his, like, I knew that all of that stuff, but I still saw the confidence there. We even need to get back to that. We need Onana, the confidence there, because look, you got Evans saying, you know what, I don't want you to pass me the ball, bro. I don't want this smoke. I don't want this stress. Onana's trying to play out from the back. Evans is like, nah, go long. I don't need the stress, bro, because there's going to be some issues coming and it's going to be you're to blame, or I'm going to be the one to blame. Look, the confidence in that back line, the confidence of Onana is shot, bro. Do you understand? We really need Martinez back, hopefully he's recovering well. We need our guys coming back. The international break will help give us a bit more time to recover and train and do all of these things like that. But do you know what I mean? Confidence is a big thing. Like Erik ten Hag said it, with the mental fragility of it, like the mentalness, the mental side of this team. And players have come and players have gone. We've seen a whole new bunch of new, like Varane, Casemiro. You can't talk about their mentality. Rasmus Højlund's obviously in there now. Anthony, you get me? Like we've got a whole bunch of new guys in this squad. Eriksen, all of that. But we're still talking about mentality. We're still talking about mentality today. We're still talking about heads dropping when we go down and all of that stuff. Look, it took us extra time to get something out of this game and win. Extra time, bro. It's not sustainable. I'm happy we got the 3 points, and I hope this is a game that can kickstart our season. I said that the last time in who did I say that against? Is it Newcastle in the Carabao Cup? I was just hoping for a result to kickstart our season, and if this doesn't kickstart our season, I don't know what will, because at the end of the day, when you win games like that, it does something. It should do something to you. I'm not saying that it will guarantee do something for this Man United squad, but it should do something, man. And I'm hoping it does do something. You know what I mean? To win in that fashion, Scott McTominay will be buzzing, and I won't be surprised if I see him in a starting lineup in the next game. You understand? But this will do a world of good for him. It'll do a world of good for Manchester United, you would have hoped, but it definitely does a world of good for Erik ten Hag, because obviously he's under pressure. When you start hearing stories about, yes, the full backing of the board, the full support of the players, that's the beginning of the end. We hear this all the time. It always starts off like that. The pressure builds. Before you know it, you're hearing one Fabrizio tweet about them discussing their next options, and then before you know it, he's gone. I don't really want to see that, because I feel like our next manager is going to come in and it'll be the same old issue. You might give us a bit of a boost. You might get us into Europa League or Champions League qualification next season. And then you'll take one step forward, 3 steps back again, because we'll do well in the first season. And then we'll find ourselves in the same situation, just talking about something else, about this new manager. Do you understand? I really do feel like before the manager leaves, like I said in my previous vid, the Glazers or whoever's got to move on. They've got to, otherwise it's going to be the same old. We need a whole refresh. You understand? Otherwise, we're going to be saying the same old story, bruv. You understand? I can't be asked to do the short-term fixes, yeah? Get a little Carabao Cup here or a little Europa League here and then feel good and feel like it's sorted. It's not sorted, bro. I'd rather us finish outside of European contention, finish 10th. You understand? Glazers sell up because, you know, we're not looking like a good project anymore, and then bringing, you know, people that can actually advance this club forward. You understand? I'd rather do that, you know, understand, than be having this short-term type of win, should I say. It's not worth it, bro. So as much as people may say Erik ten Hag is not playing players in their right position, or Erik ten Hag's in-game management may not be good, or Erik ten Hag is stubborn, or Erik ten Hag this, Erik ten Hag that may all well and be true, but I just don't want to see him leave before the Glazers do. I don't even want to see him leave, period, bro, to be honest, because I feel like he needs time, but I definitely don't want to see him leaving before the Glazers do, bro. So we really need to get we need the fans to support this guy, man. Just hold tight for now, man, because look, it's not an easy job for any manager, and this is the hardest job in the world. I keep saying it, man. Man United is the hardest job in the world. So look, we just need to ride it. Look, we got the 3 points. I'm happy. You understand? Like, hopefully we kick on and push on, man. Next game, bruv, and we just keep it moving. But yes, Manchester United are back to winning ways.